Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in any part of the world. This is Justice Reflections. Let me welcome you to another edition of Justice Reflections. Today we're going to be talking on the phrase, we the people in the country. Today I'm going to be just reflecting on the preambles of the following great constitutions, constitutions of these great nations of the world, United States, the United Kingdom, South Africa, and of course, Nigeria is great. Nigeria. We're going to reflect with me on this constitution to understand whether there's something in the preambles that actually affects uh, the welfare, the governance of the people of that country or that nation. So, by the way, a preamble is an introductory statement, often coming before a legal document. It gives an insight into what the framers of the constitution or legal document are thinking in their mind. And the first two sentences usually gives out, the mindset of the framers and as the priorities are usually known within those two sentences. For example, the United States of America, it's a great constitution. It starts with we, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and to uh, our posterity, do ordain and establish this constitution. Then the major things that you will see follows. That is what the preamble is. And it starts to say, look, we are looking at liberty, we are looking at justice, we are looking at domestic tranquility in the whole part of the United States. We want peace, we want progress, These are our values, these are our priorities. And then how to now do that is what we now find in the following in the next sections of the Constitution. Let's go to United Kingdom. From what I can gather, United Kingdom has both written and unwritten constitution, but in essence, the United Kingdom sets out in the preamble to establish justice. Again, you can find justice in there, liberties, equality to each citizen under the law. What is striking in the United Kingdom's preamble is that they seek to eradicate poverty and want throughout the whole nation. What's interesting. Now let's come down to Africa. Let's look at South Africa. South Africa went through some struggles. So the preamble, they say, is a part, made in the name of the people of South Africa, that they want to build. They want to say it's a blueprint for change. And so it says that it both reflects the injustices in the country and sets the norms and values for the future. We know this appetite, South Africa, switching on to the constitution they now have. It identifies human dignity. A lot of people were maltreated. So this constitution set out to identify human dignity, equality, and freedom as founding democratic values of South African society. So these preambles of these different countries speak about the condition of their people with respect to wants, with respect to poverty, with respect to dignity, with respect to domestic tranquility, welfare, and needs of the people. Now, let me go to the preambles of the Nigerian Constitution. It says, we the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, having firmly and solemnly resolved, the next thing you'll hear, to live in unity and harmony as one indivisible and indissoluble sovereign nation under God. You know what the dedication is to of this preamble? Dedicated to the promotion of inter-African solidarity, world peace, international cooperation, and understanding. That document is is concentrating power at the center as a show off to be interested in inter African solidarity, world peace, international cooperation, and understanding. To me, the idea from the preamble is advocating a strong center dedicated to impress the rest of Africans at the expense of the peoples of Nigeria, neglecting internal security and domestic tranquility while promoting world peace. The first part is what I've said, and that is yeah, when you speak, the first statement you make is very important. We, the people of Nigeria, when it comes to the average age of a Nigerian citizen, we should know that the country is relatively young. Who are we, the people of Nigeria? We'll come to that later. But comparing these preambles, you will see that there is a great difference, because it looks like Nigerian constitution is concentrating on the government, not on the governed. While America and the UK preamble talks about, you know, justice, liberty, and lack of, they don't want anybody to need anything in UK, lack of anything. They don't want them to have wants. They don't want them to be poor. Nigeria is talking about the solidarity, inter-African solidarity in its first part. The second part did say, talk about welfare, the principles of welfare uh, as government, good governance based on the principles of welfare. But you and I know whether this is taking place or have been taking place over, or has been the case over the past many years since independence. So what is in the people's mind is what we have just been talking about, is to make the center strong so that it can show off. And when we are talking about we the people, from the World Population Dashboard for 2022, Nigerians aged between 15 years and 64 years make up 54% of the population, while the age 10 to 24 years make up 32% of the population. So our youth and young adults are really the Nigerians' trust of we the people. Nigeria government need to hear and respect the youth and the young adults. In the context of Nigeria, when we say we the people, let us remember our demographics and listen to our youth and young adults. So, back to the Nigerian Constitution again. The Nigerian 1999 Constitution, the first part of the preamble, is government focused and foreign focused. The second part of the preamble talks of promoting good government and welfare for all persons based on the principles of freedom, equality, and justice. But today, we are witnesses to what is happening in Nigeria. Is there freedom of movement without herdsmen and kidnapping? Is there justice? Is there equality? Animal farm. All are equal in the documents, but there are more animals. Some animals are more equal than the others. Today, in Nigeria, if you're a full animal, you can kill. And when you kill, nobody asks you a question. When they take you to the police station, you are set free. If you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, that's the reality. But I will need your reactions. Today, if you're a full animal, you kill outright. Nobody asks question. But if you are not Fulani, you don't speak Fufude, you can be sure that if the police see any gun with you, you are in trouble. But the AK-47 carrying S-men all over the whole place, killing and maiming and destroying at will. You know, it's obvious this is not a just society. And any government that is practicing injustice will fail. It will fail, and it will fail woefully. So the structure on which we hope to go for the election 2023 is faulty. and need to be taken down and discussed by we the people, the youth of Nigeria. Finally, as we reflect, let us remember that it was the military government that gave us the 1999 Constitution. All right? That's by decree number 24 on the 5th of May, 1999. It was not we the people. It's a decree. I'm a soldier. The intention was good to bring everybody together after fighting a war to make sure that we address the situations on ground so that we do not go to war again. But how do we address the situation? It's by justice. It's by inclusiveness. You include even the Igbos into government. You give them ability to function, and you'll be surprised how they will transform Nigeria. You see, when you say you don't want Nigeria to be divided again from this constitution, then you must address the principles of justice, fair play, welfare, and not be sectional. Sectionalism has been in the fall for many, many of the 8 years of military rule of this particular government. Sectionalism. Look at all the security apparatus. Who are there? That's the problem. And it is obvious. And more obvious is the Fulani killings everywhere. They have encircled us. But if the Fulanis think they can overrun Nigeria and put Yorubas and Igbos in slavery, no. It's not going to happen. God will not let it happen. The God we serve is a man of war. Surprisingly, it will surprise everybody. Yes, Nigeria will change, either in whole or in part. You know what? Making the center so strong has been the problem because it was put by the military for command and control purpose. Because the organization, the military is unitary. It's just for command and control. You obey the last orders from top to bottom. But that's not democracy, that's autocracy. If we are to practice democracy, we need a wide consultation via national referendum for another document. We, the people, will have to agree upon this document. That is, mostly the youth will listen to them. It is not going to be some people representing them in the Constituent Assembly in their ward. No. Bring them from village to village. Let's hear the opinion. You see, democracy is grassroots government from the people up. But the military is top down. And that's not leadership. Leadership is bottom up. So that's what the youth are clamoring for. That's what we want. That's what we, the people, endorse. God bless you. If we listen and make changes, Nigeria can still be intact. Nigeria can still be intact if we, the people, from across the Niger, can listen to our youth. And we, the elderly, let us go and just sit down and pray for them and watch them. We are the one causing the problem in Nigeria. Nigeria is a youthful country. We can give guidance, but we shouldn't be the active participants, especially from the age of 75 and above. Oh my God, why are we having 80s? Like Atiku and Tinubu right there. Yeah, Tinubu is not 70s, he's about 80. We know that. Even his physical fitness and all that. We don't need you. We need your advice. We need your experience to guide the youth. Let's move forward, Nigeria. We, the people, say we want to move forward. God will help us, and we will move forward. Thank you.